Good morning. How are you today? It's your buddy Uncle Bruce here. Stock Markets with Bruce is the name of the channel, and today's date is Friday, April the 26th, 2024. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my little world here. I'm a little late today because I went over on my allotted time that I give myself for my Gold Bagel members. For those of you who have never heard this, shame on you, but every day when I go live um, during market trading days, I go live a half an hour before this show for my Gold Bagel followers, and I do the Gold Bagel pre-alert show. And today's pre-alert show ran long because it was kind of an important show to do. I wanted to explain to my Gold Bagel members the absolute necessity and importance and significance of what today is versus tomorrow. And I had to talk to them about the Sofi story. I'm going to tell you about the Sofi story, but they are aware of what I'm going to say to you now and give you a heads up on. I want to make sure there is no question that a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, whenever you reflect back on a certain point in time in your life, that perhaps what I'm about to tell you was significant enough to remember going forward. Look, I just want you to get this message from your buddy here, your old friend. And when I mean old, I'm old. You may only be here a month or two or three or a year or two. I mean, you hardly know me, but I'm your old pal here. I'm 68 years old, and I have seen this story, this scenario, so many times that I've forgotten to count them. And I just want you to understand that in this next 24 hours of trading, which means today, Friday, and Monday, the 29th of April coming up, for a lot of you, this might be a very pivotal time in your life, okay? And it's all about SoFi. It's all about SoFi, okay? The company SoFi is going to release their financials Monday morning before the market opens. They'll be doing their conference call probably before the market even opens. They'll be doing that. They'll answer questions from financial reporters and bloggers and vloggers and whatever. They will let the world in on what they're doing and how they're doing. They will release their results, and they'll talk about how the results have evolved from the previous quarter to the quarter they're talking about, and then they're going to start to talk to us about the next 3 or so quarters or next year. They're just going to go forward with us to kind of give us a vision from there, and they'll be able to tell us what they're allowed to tell us. They'll be allowed to tell us about what happened in the quarter, what's happening now, and how they feel about it. Will they be able to say, we guarantee the stock is going to trade at $30 a share by the end of the year? No public official, no member of an inside group of a public company can talk like that ever. They have to be very careful what they say and how they say it. They can intimate, they can try to get the message between the lines that we're really excited here, we're really pumped up, but they cannot guarantee ironclad, oh yeah, we're going to make 15 cents a share this quarter, we're going to make 85 cents a share the next quarter, and we're going to be taken out at $150 a share by Apple in 2 years. No one can talk like that. I can talk like that, but I can then say that's my opinion. But I'm not an insider of a publicly traded company, so I have a lot more freedom. Noto will do what Noto does best. Noto will speak. He will have his lieutenants perhaps with him. They will release their financials, explain them, and then over the next few days, there will be more explanation made and realization absorbed. But what I want you to understand is you have to get this, all right? It's possible. I'm not guaranteeing it. I'm just telling you, this is what could happen, okay? We may find that tonight, when the bell goes off, is the last time you're going to see SoFi trade as a corporation the way it is. And that the next time you see SoFi shares trade, it's a totally different company. Now, what does that mean? What it could mean is that Monday morning, the company puts a request to the over-the-counter markets, to the NASDAQ stock exchange, halt our stock from trading. We have major announcements to make. Now, you're looking at me going, well, of course it's a major announcement. They're doing their financials. No, that's not the announcement. They will do that. Yes, they will release a press release when they said they would about their financials. That's not an issue, without question. And I expect it to be a pretty good number, good results, growth, everything, all there. I've said this a zillion times. Now, what I'm talking about is the other press release. The reason for the stock halt is that the company might be in a different universe starting Monday morning. Well, what the hell does that mean? Well, it's possible. Again, this is my opinion, and this is just for you to understand that this company may have been taken over by Sunday night. They may have agreed with a board meeting to be bought out by somebody. They may have agreed to buy out somebody else, which is a significant purchase. It's maybe half the value of their company or as big as their company. It's a merger, but they're going to run the new entity once it's merged in. It might be that kind of an announcement. In other words, the company's completely different looking Monday morning than today. It's possible. There's no guarantee on any of this stuff, but you have to understand this can happen, and it happens more often than you can imagine when a corporation is on the cusp of breaking out financially. Because there are very, very smart people in this planet all over the place who watch everything. And if you don't think SoFi is being watched closely by thousands of experts, you're naive. SoFi is being studied all over the place by many, 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 many well-educated and connected people. And this entity might well be in the crosshairs of 10 different corporations already. And some might be bankers, some might be in other kinds of businesses, some might be private, some might be public, some might be an amalgamation of people. It might well be a hedge fund representing two or three other investment parties have gotten together, formed a pact, and are going to take a run at these guys. It's endless. There's no definitive answer to this question as to who, what, where, and when. But it is possible that because SoFi is about to release, in my opinion, their second consecutive quarter of profits, which are compounding on the profits they have started to make from the last quarter, which was their first ever profitable quarter. There are people out there who are saying to themselves in a very plain English kind of way, if we don't buy these son of a bitches now, we'll never get them. This is the moment to strike. This is the moment to buy SoFi and take them over. Because a year from now, this company's stock will be trading at 30, 40 bucks a share, and it's going to take 100 a share to buy them. Why don't we take a run at them now, and maybe for under 20 bucks a share, maybe we can get them. Either pay 20 bucks a share or be prepared to pay 100 plus a share a year from now. What would you like to do? If you want to get into fintech banking, you want to get into the retail fintech banking, you want to get into all the divisions that SoFi has been setting up left, right, and center, and you don't want to do all that groundwork, you just want to buy the finished product, here is the finished product. 12 years of sweat, blood, sweat, tears, toil, work, people coming and going, people got fired, people got hired, divisions were tried, divisions were dropped, they went through the SPAC bullshit. They're publicly traded. They've gone through all the trials and tribulations of the SEC rule changes and on and on and on, and they are primed now to be taken over. This is the moment we can swoop in. Our organization, our collection, our people, our contacts, whoever we are, and we can whip right on in here and grab these guys. That could be what's being talked about while I'm talking to you. This is my opinion. Don't agree with me. Agree with me. It doesn't matter. This is my opinion. This could be happening and could have been happening for the last 30 days, and it's all coming to a culmination now. And it's possible Noto knows all of this, none of this, some of this. He's got contacts at Goldman Sachs, his old buddies, who are giving him the old, just by the way, just so you know, I'm hearing a rumor about this, or, you know, those guys over at so-and-so, they've been having a bunch of high-end meetings. The president of that outfit has been on a private jet all last week. He went to here, he went to there, meetings with these guys. It's all about you. You guys are in play. It's possible. I want you to be aware of what the possibilities are. Go back last week, Friday, a week ago. If I would have been sitting here last Friday begging you all to buy shares of Matterport, MTTR symbol, $1.74 a share, $1.71 a share, all-time lows for the former SPAC. Was a SPAC at $10, went up to 30 once, and it was $1.74. I was begging you last week, buy Matterport right now at $1.70, $1.75. Don't even question. Just do it. Just like a robot, go and buy it. Because I think something big is going to happen on Monday. What happened on this week for Matterport? The stock got halted, and they announced that they were being taken over at $5.50 a share. Game over. It didn't trade at 180, 185, 190, 195, 215, 230, 240, 263. There was no speculation on the run-up. The stock just went right to $5 a share. $5.50 takeover. It's over. It's done. The only thing left for Matterport is if someone else is coming in to outbid CoStar for Matterport. That's all that's left now. In the case of Sofi, it's entirely possible. It can certainly happen the same way. The stock stops trading on Friday night at wherever we're at right now, $7.69 a share. Maybe it's $7.95 tonight. It closes. No one says a word. Nothing is being discussed. All is calm. We're all waiting for Monday morning's pre-market to, we'll trade in the aftermarket tonight. Nothing happens. And the pre-market Monday, it doesn't even open. It's halted. Now what? The announcement comes out. Whatever it is, just an alliance has been announced, or a takeover, a merger. A major investor has made a major move into the stock. I don't know. It could be a million different things, but none of what is going to come out, possibly above and beyond the earnings, is bad news. Anything that would be said about Sofi above and beyond the earnings would be very good for the shareholders of Sofi. And we may find that there's a $20 an offer, cash offer for the company on the table. You may find that there's a $20 offer in cash plus $20 in stock and company, blah, blah, blah. And both the board of directors have approved the deal. Sofi said, we're recommending you take this offer. And the public company has said, our board has already approved it, and we're moving in. There's no choice in the matter. It's all done. Okay, now you as shareholders have to vote on it. You have to ask yourself, do I accept $40 a share for my Sofi, or do I reject it? That's the question on the table. And when the stock opens Monday, an hour into the day, 2 hours into the session, and every network, every paper, every blogger, vlogger, YouTuber, whatever is out there have talked about this deal already, the stock isn't going to trade at 850, 875, 9 and a quarter, 10, 25, 11. It's going to open at a set price way the hell up there. The train left the station, okay? And you weren't even at the station. the doors were never even open for you. The train's right there. You can't get on the train because it's closed. It is already being moved to another station, and you can go there and get on it at whatever price for sure. I'm telling you that this could happen with Sofi. I don't know why the timing is to do Monday morning pre-market releases of financials. I personally don't like it. I don't like that Sofi is going to release financials on a Monday morning pre-market. Bothers the shit out of me. Why? The weekend. Too much can happen over the weekend. Now, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Sometimes an event around the world can happen to really screw up Monday morning. Like the Dow is going to be 2,000 points lower pre-market Monday morning because somebody did something in I don't know where. And Sofi's message is going to be lost in the ether. Oh, we made money. No one's going to give a crap. They're going to watch the 2,000 point Dow drop, the 1,500 point drop on this, the $150 drop on whatever. That could happen. There's a reason why Google, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, these big guys, why do they make their financial results on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays? They never make Monday releases, and they never do Friday releases. Why? Why is that? You ever thought about that? There's a damn good reason why. They have an opportunity to delay a financial release. If something bad happens on a Monday, Apple can delay their financials until Thursday, and the market won't go batshit crazy about it. They won't like it, but they'll understand why the Dow dropped 1,000 points on Monday or 3,000 points on Monday. There was a cataclysmic something, and Apple needs to, we all need to calm down. Or the markets were halted by the SEC because they fell too much and the circuit breakers kicked in. And so Apple just says, we're not going to add any fuel to the fire. You can do that. But if you are talking about a first thing Monday morning pre-market release, you're gambling that something isn't going to get in your way. That's one reason. Of course, like I say, I would rather they do it on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. Pre-market, after-market, okay. But Monday morning, what are they trying to do? They're trying to get as much press as they can. First thing Monday morning, and they're gambling that there is nothing bad going on and that they're the good story of the day. I agree with that. I understand where I don't like it, but I know why you're doing it. I don't like why you're doing it, but okay. It's a chance we just have to take. I do not know if there's something else cooking behind the scenes on Sofi. I don't know. No one does. All right. If anyone does know, then someone somewhere leaked information somewhere to people that it shouldn't have been leaked to. But I'm not seeing anything like that. If Sofi this week had gone from $7 to $11 by now, then I would be saying to you, somebody knows something and they're smelling something huge. Well, the stock hasn't done a thing. It's 766 right now. So you could say to me, that's bad news. I could see you could be right. But on the other hand, boy, do they run a tight ship over there. And I'd rather that be the answer, that they run a tight ship over there. They know stuff. They know what they're about. They know where they're going. They know what they want to do. And there is nothing being leaked anywhere. I say kudos. Keep up the damn good work. Remember, I said this earlier, if you were to walk down the street and send out 100 people with a microphone and a camera to stop people on the street in 100 major cities across North America and perhaps in Europe, and ask people, do you know anything about Sofi? Who are those guys? What do they do? You're going to get a very small number of people who know anything about Sofi. They might know about the name. They'll say, I've heard of it. They might go, there's a football stadium named that, isn't there? They might go, I think they're an online bank. You're going to get very cryptic answers from most of the people. 2 to 5% will have a handle on maybe what's going on, but even that might be a bit too optimistic. This company has to become discovered by the planet. And then it trickles down to investors, and then it trickles down to investors who are proactive and are going to go after this stock. a lot of people have to learn all about what SoFi is all about. And it might start Monday morning. Because if the company comes out Monday morning and says they just do their financials, there's nothing else behind it. They just do their financials. Nothing was halted. It trades in the pre-market. It opens like normal, and we're trading at 825, 850 a share on some positive results. All is fine, but not incredibly fine. The company's knowledge will be absorbed by new people. But if they come out Monday morning and blow the financials way out of the market, like way out the park, home run that has never been seen before, and they start talking about second and third and fourth quarter financials that are significantly higher than predicted, the analysts are going to go, wait a minute, these guys 3-6 months ago were telling us that they might make 20 cents a share and then 60 cents a share down the road a couple of years. They're now doubling these numbers. Like, these guys don't know how fast they're growing. Like, they're growing way faster than they thought they were going to grow, or they would admit to us. That would be a significant move for all of us. That would be phenomenal. Now you talk to 100 people a month from now. Do you know anything about SoFi? You'll find double or triple the number of people that know what's going on over there. And that's the secret to the movement of the stock. And there's what we're looking for. But hey, in the meantime, anything is possible. Anything. This is the moment. If you're a large corporate entity compared to SoFi, you're worth 50 billion, 80 billion, you're a large outfit. This is the moment to grab these guys. Now, there might be investors out there who are going to buy a couple million shares and let it go up $5-10 a share, and they're going to make $10-15 million profit and consider themselves geniuses. More power to you. I wish I were one of those kinds of people. Great, you've made yourself some bucks. But if you want to make the real money on this thing, you want to be on the board of directors of this company. You want to be one of the top officers, or at least you want to be a significant shareholder of this organization. If you can get your hands on 50 million shares, 5% of the company, and this stock goes to $100 a share in the next 2 years, you're up 12, 14 times your money. You've taken some serious money and made it into billions. And you will be flying around the world for the rest of your life on private jets. You will never be in an airport ever again. Even for first class travel, you won't bother. You'll be on your own private jet because you're worth billions of dollars now. Congratulations, well done. I don't know. We'll find out. I'm just a guy in front of a computer in Palm Desert, California, surrounded by millionaires and billionaires, by the way. There's some money here, who I believe have moved into this stock very quietly and very discreetly, and are sitting on some of those 977 million free trading shares. I really do. I really believe. The short interest, by the way, has gone up to 180 million again. From 171 million, it went up 9 million shares in the last 2 weeks. The official number now is 18.4% short interest. This is too high for a company doing as well as I think they're doing. And so the squeeze is alive and well. The report of significant growth is alive and well. The $845 million deal they did a month and a half ago is done. The preferred shares have been eliminated. Interest expenses have been dropped. The earnings per share are going to be much higher this year. That's all done. The stock hasn't made its move yet. The only thing that hasn't happened is we haven't hit a new high for the year. What was the high for the year? 1170 last summer, when they were still losing money. The shares were 1170 and they were still losing money as a corporation at that time. However, they indicated to the market, we're going to be making money by the end of the year. And they did. They delivered. And they said, we're going to make more money. Every quarter, we're going to make more money now. We have turned the corner from the loss position to now a profit position, because the economies of scale of SoFi are so massive. You can't help but now make money. And there we go. Welcome to the party, everybody. It's your buddy Uncle Bruce at 8:02 9:02 Eastern Time, saying, "Hi, how are you? Welcome to the show." You don't have to buy the stock if you believe in this thing. If you think this thing's going to take a run, then why don't you just write a cash secured put and write it out till January 2026. I mean, go out there and write a cash secured put on this stock and dare the market to make you buy the stock at a discount from where it's trading at. You can always do that with your money. You're not going to get interest rate returns on your money like you can on this. That's up to you. But don't be writing call options on this stock right now. If you're writing calls on this, you are an idiot. You are standing in front of a fire going, "Oh, it won't, the spark won't hit me." No. You're standing beside Mount Etna, the volcano, going, "It's not going to blow while I'm here. It's going to blow 15 minutes after I leave. Don't worry. We'll be fine." No one ever dies standing next to a volcano that's active, really. Good luck to you. In any event, we're at 770 share on Sofi. 770 share. Other things, okay. You couldn't ask for a better environment for Sofi to have blowout numbers and have the stock take off. Why? Because look what happened last night to a couple of our favorite companies out there. Google and Amazon blew the doors off of their financials. What was the attitude of the market for the week prior to that? What have we been dealing with last week, Thursday and Friday, and Monday and Tuesday of this week already? What have we been up to? What have we been watching? We've been watching markets go down. We watched Microsoft shares drop $19 a share yesterday morning. The day of earnings, Microsoft share dropped $19 a share in the morning. They come out last night with unbelievable results. Results. Phenomenally good. Google comes up with results that move the market so that the capitalized value of Google has gone up $300 billion overnight. Now, how much of that $300 billion has come to you? Are you a shareholder of 10,000 shares of Google? Did your shares go up $20 a piece? I don't think so. I don't think any of you are holding your hand up right now, yelling at me, Bruce. Yes, Bruce, I own 20,000 Google. I'm rich. No, no one here watches me who does that. I don't have Google shareholders like of that nature here. 1798, 1849 is the game right now at 176 a share. The company is over $2 trillion in value now. Welcome to the $2 trillion club. The $300 billion gain in Google's value, again, I'm approximating here, give or take, what's 10 billion between friends? The bottom line is this. The Magnificent Seven, even though Facebook went down, it's now recovering already. With Google moving, Microsoft is moving. We're going to have Amazon here. We've got Nvidia coming with earnings. Their stock's up $100 in the last week. Every single pension fund and mutual fund and ETF worth its salt, they all own this stuff. They all own these stocks and have for years and will for years to come, okay? They don't flip stock in and out like the rest of us, okay? These institutional holders, they buy and they hold. They write options against their positions. They bring in income. They take dividends whenever they're handed out. Google now will be a quarterly dividend payer, and so on. So the good news for, let's just say, North America only, just North America, Canada, USA, it's likely that 9 out of 10 workers in North America, 9 out of 10 people who work for a living and have put money aside every 2 weeks or every month from their paychecks into their staff savings plan. And the staff savings plans are invested into ETF funds and mutual funds and collectible managed funds. It's likely that all of those, 90% of those, are worth more money this morning because of the amount of money that Google went up, the amount of value that Microsoft went up, and so on. And so every worker, 90% of workers are richer today than they were yesterday. There's at least a win there, okay? There's a win. There's also a win for many hedge funds and other investors who have leveraged their butts off to play stocks like Google and Microsoft and Amazon, Nvidia, and the others. There are many of them who have really scored some nice money for them compared to what they were worth 2 days ago to what they're worth now. There are outfits who have generated billions in profits. And those are the gamblers and the high rollers that are looking for the next win. And possibly a sliver of them, I don't know what the sliver is, may find that Monday morning Sofi should be a stock we should be loading up on. And that might well make a huge difference to Sofi's values. With 181 shorted, almost 20% of the free float short, we've got a potential squeeze on our hands. If Sofi's numbers come in and their projections are lifted, Sofi could be in for one hell of a run. So there's all of that. Welcome to the party, everybody. It's great to have you here. I'm doing what I can in plain English to fill you in on what's going on around here and what's going on in the world at large. Agree with me, don't agree with me, it's totally up to you. I'm just giving you my angle on it from my 45 years of following this stuff. I was a stockbroker in 1979. And I remember talking to, when I was a rookie, those first years that I was a broker, I would try to grab information, knowledge from where I could about the markets. And the best place for me to get my hands on market history and knowledge was from first-hand accounts from people who were in their 40s and 50s and 60s that were well into their investment careers as stockbrokers. And so I talked to, and at that time, a 60-year-old stockbroker in 1979, 1982, any broker in their 50s and 60s at that era were men. And I'm not downplaying women. It's just a fact that there were 5 women that I knew were stockbrokers in 1985. I mean, it was almost non-existent. It's different now with financial advisors and everything else. But back then, you talked to the old guys if you wanted to get a handle on what it was like in the 50s, the 40s, the 30s. They knew guys who had retired 20 years ago that were brokers in the 30s and the 20s and the 1910s. I was interested in history. It was 1979, 1980, 82, 83, 84. I wanted to know the last 50, 60 years. I want to get a handle on where were we, what happened. We had the Depression, we had the First World War, the Depression, the Second World War, the Korea conflict, the Vietnam thing. Here we are in the 80s. Reagan is president. What the hell is going on and what's going to happen? And the best way to figure that out is to talk to those who've been around a while. And that's what I did. As much as I could, I hung around these older guys. And all my buddies who were in their 20s, like I was, they just wanted to get drunk all the time. They just wanted to go and party all the time. They wanted to make a couple of $1,000 here and there as a broker and then get wasted. And I wanted to stay sober and absorb the info. I wanted to have a reference point as to where we were going because I wasn't satisfied just being a stockbroker. I wanted to become a manager. I wanted to become a VP of a brokerage firm. I wanted to be on the upper echelon so I could really hear what was going on. Because the folks at the top 1% in these outfits, they were the ones who were connected to what was going on. Because I wasn't satisfied walking around like this with blinders on and watching my friends get wasted every Friday afternoon and come to work Monday with a headache. I wasn't interested in that game. And funny enough, many of my contemporaries that I worked with in those early days, they lasted as stockbrokers for between 3 and 8 years, and then they were virtually all out of the business. They were all gone, and they had day jobs doing something a whole lot less fun, in my humble opinion, because they couldn't keep up the nonsense anymore. They couldn't keep it up, and financially they were ruined. Because they had no income to live off of. They had no stable of clients because most of their clients lost all kinds of money because they were idiots. Their clients and these brokers were exactly the same. They went drinking together. And the clients and the broker would have drinking parties. And eventually they all went broke. And so there you go. In the meantime, I'm looking around the room going, that 50-year-old guy, 55-year-old guy, 60-year-old guy, they have all the biggest clients in the city. In the city I live, some of the most successful people in this city, those are their brokers. Why is that? Well, that's because they're there every morning. They're there every evening if necessary. They're available 24/7, and they're proactive with their clientele, and they're sober, and they're informed. And I thought, I want to hang out with these guys because I like the fact that these guys are dealing with these clients who are going to be wealthy forever. And these guys are living off of those clients' turnover of assets. They've got a career set forever. And they were far more wealthy than anyone else I knew at that time. That's where I wanted things to go. Anyway, here we are. I'm trying to give you the information about what's happening out there in the wide, wide world to get the blinders off and stop thinking about what's happening in your house, in your town, in your community, in your state, your province, your country. I want you to think globally, and I want you to understand just where things are at and where we're going and where you fit in. And if you truly are going to move up the socioeconomic scale, you better be aware of what's happening around you. It pays to know. And so knowledge is power. Thank you all for joining me. There's 293 people here watching the old man yap away. I appreciate you all being here today. I thank you all for the thumbs ups you've been giving us already for the show, giving our show a little momentum out there. 104 thumbs ups and counting. I appreciate it. Those of you who have been stepping up lately and have been grabbing these classes, they've been on sale now for a couple of weeks. We end the sale very shortly. We're down to 4 days. You want to get 5 classes for the price of 4 and learn how to write options? You got 4 days to get this deal. All right. If you want this deal, go to paypal.com and look up my name. It's Bruce Farmer. Here's my name right here. Look up my name on PayPal. You'll probably find it something like this here. PayPal. There it is. Traveling with Bruce. You can send funds there. $5.99 US. Make the payment there, and you will be able to make a donation to me for $5.99 US. And then do me a favor. Send me a private email right here at brucefarmer@hotmail.com and say, "Hi, Bruce. I just sent you $5.99 US. I need 5 classes for that deal. These are the numbers. Send me class number 1, 8, 9, whatever 5 you want. If you're brand new, take the first 5. If you've been here a while and you really want to, you've decided, I'm going in. I'm going to learn how to write options because I want to do what his viewers are doing. I want this new income source coming in. You're going to need to take all 17 classes. You may find that you'll buy the first 5, or you'll buy 10, or you'll buy 15 to get things rolling on this deal. Knock yourself out. Congratulations for those of you who have made the move, who've stepped up now and have said, I'm in. I want in, and I want to become a member of this man's channel. I want to become a viewer of this man's show every day. I want that Gold Bagel member show every morning at 8 o'clock Eastern time before he starts his regular show. And I want the Wednesday night primetime live show, 7 o'clock Eastern, every Wednesday night for only Gold Bagel members. Make your move. Become a member today. Grab the classes. And if you need more help, and eventually you may want to do this, you can always look me up for a one-on-one session privately where I'm on camera over here, you're on camera over there. We are talking on a private setting, and an hour or so later, we'll be done. I will then send you a copy of our session that you can rewatch anytime you want. And that way you don't have to talk to me and write notes and hope you did it right. You can just relax. Talk to me. Let me talk to you. I'll throw you some examples of what you might be doing right, wrong, or better ways to generate your income from option writing. And you can rewatch that later after you calm down a bit. And the next day you'll watch it again and go, oh yeah, that's what he meant that. Oh yeah, credit spread on the puts, not the call. Okay, got it. And away we go. You can always send me an email if you're taking my classes and you have a question about what we're doing here. You can always send me a private email and say, Bruce, I'm trying to write these credit spreads you talk about. And what am I not getting here? I'm trying to do this. Is this right? Or would I be better off doing this kind of a trade versus that kind of a trade? I'll get back to you after these shows are off the air and try to help you out that way. So the professor is here. I do the best I can to help you along the way. Thank you all for being here and joining us. Those of you who have become subscribers to this channel, thank you so very much for subscribing to this channel. And then thank you to those of you who have become members of this channel. On top of that, you are supporting us. I can guarantee you, without any question whatsoever, and if you're a regular YouTuber, you already know this. You are aware of the fact that if you take a look at my views, how many people are watching me at any one time? I am not a multi-million followed YouTube channel. I'm not like Mr. Beast or Casey Neistat or any of these other guys. I'm a very very specialized YouTuber that talks about the stock markets in plain English and how you can make money writing stock options. And I love Sofi and other stocks. That's it. That's all I am. I'm not a day trader, so you can't watch me trade my stock. I don't trade stock. I don't write options. I'm just a commentator. I'm an instructor. I'm the guy giving you my opinion. You're the trader, and I'll help you as best I can to keep you out of trouble if it's at all possible. That's the difference. So my view numbers are very low. At the moment, there are 289 people watching me. I would bet you that 270 of these are option writers by now. They are very interested in option writing. And there are hundreds more, maybe a couple thousand more, who are really into it. And they watch me off and on, some live, some on the rerun. And you'll note that my views are not spectacular million views a week of this YouTuber. I'm not that guy. But for who I am important to are people who are making money here. And how I make money is where my viewers make money. And that's because of what we talk about here. And one way that you keep me on the air is you become a Gold Bagel member. It's $25 a month to be one of these guys. 30% goes to YouTube. That's why Google, congratulations, Google, they just made a ton of money last quarter. I did that. You did that. Those of you who became Google, my Gold Bagel members, 30%, $7.50 a month is coming from your pocket into Google's bottom line. And Google is now worth over $2 trillion because of you. And I thank you, and they thank you very much. The remainder, $17.50, comes to me. And I can't live with 10 Gold Bagel members. So do the math. Figure it out. How much money do you need a month to live on? How much money does this guy need to live on? He needs Gold Bagel members. And the best way for me to get Gold Bagel members is to give you something in return for your $25 contribution. And that is trade tips and knowledge and a show just for you on Wednesday nights where I'll answer your specific questions and the ability for you to contact me here. And if you want, take those classes and even do one-on-ones. Thank you all. If you want to become part of the Discord group, there's a Discord group for this channel. Believe it or not, I don't run it. I'm not on it. There are people who talk about me when I'm not on the air through Discord. If you're a Gold Bagel member, send me an email and say, Uncle Bruce, I am a Gold Bagel member of your channel. I just joined it, or my name is such and such on the air. Whenever I talk, this is my name. I'd like to get the link to the Discord channel. Let me know, and I'll get you there. And then you can join that group as well. Now, you're hanging out with option traders when I'm on the air, and you're hanging out with option traders, writers, when I'm not on the air. And that gives you another leg up on everyone else out there who is chasing wild, speculative lottery ticket purchases on entities that are supposed to go to the moon at any time. Here, we make money on a daily, weekly, monthly basis by taking cash away from the gamblers who are playing these options by writing them and creating them and letting them buy our options at these prices. And then you guys turn around and buy them back at these prices. And you keep the change. And the change is significant. And it is so good that a number of you have quit your day jobs. A number of you have improved your retirement lives. A number of you are now self-employed. You don't call yourself retired. You're in your 30s and 40s and 50s, but you're writing options for a living, and the living is getting pretty damn good. Congratulations. Welcome to the party, everybody. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for supporting me. It's tremendous. We are up 12 points on the Dow at the moment. We're up 33 on S&P, and we're up 145 on NASDAQ. Why is the NASDAQ up 0.83% and the Dow is up 4/100ths of a percentage point? Simple. The stocks that are really rolling are NASDAQ listed. It's the high-tech AI sector that had been maligned all last week. We were talking about this all last week. I'm talking to you about how NVIDIA's getting hit and how these shares were dropping and dropping and dropping. And all of these analysts, these so-called experts with words that are 25 letters long that no one knows what they mean, are talking about all of the volatility and all of the uncertainty in the AI investment field, and maybe chip production is overdone, and maybe NVIDIA's chips won't sell like they used to sell anymore, and maybe AI is overblown and overhyped, and blah, 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 blah. The whole bandwagon went negative because they had nothing else to do. They're bored. They're looking for eyeballs, and they want to get clickbait to get you to watch them, because they're generating revenue from advertisers. And so bloggers and what have you will put out ridiculous headlines, try to get you to watch their content, and they get half a penny off of you through an advertiser that's trying to sell you whatever it is they're trying to sell you. And this week, it's all the opposite. It's all great. Oh, wow, things are really going together here. NVIDIA up $100 a share, coming all the way back. And look at the shares of Apple. They're not falling off the table anymore. And Tesla's up this week. And Google is doing really well. And now Microsoft is doing well. Isn't that something? Well, they're still doing the same thing. They're trying to get you to watch and try to hype the news to get you to keep watching. At the end of the day, we're up 2 cents on Rocket Lab. We're up 8 cents on Sofi right now. We got 6 minutes to go before we're open. We're up a couple of pennies on GameStop. We were up 28 cents yesterday on GameStop. Matterport is up a couple of cents now to 4.70. 23andMe is still sitting around 46 cents a share, waiting for the CEO to make a move. Is she going to buy that company, or somebody else going to buy it? We're waiting. Spire's up 9 cents. ATIP was up 12 yesterday. It's down 19 now. SmartRent was down a nickel yesterday. It's up 12 cents this morning. Apple is up 73 cents. Goldman Sachs down 31. Cisco down 15 cents. Tesla down $1.15. Arc Innovations, the Cathie Woods ETF, it's up 7 cents. Microsoft up $14.65 after losing $10 yesterday. Pfizer is up 19 cents. HBQ is unchanged. Google is up $17.77. They lost $3.15 all day yesterday from all the worry warts out there. Now they can't get enough. Amazon was down $2.92 yesterday. It's up $4.59 now. NVIDIA was up $29 yesterday. It's up $14 this morning to $840. Unity was down a quarter yesterday. It's up a quarter now. AI was down 19 yesterday. It's up 28 now. Adobe is down 7 cents. We've got Netflix up 19. It was up 9.68 yesterday. IBM is down 3 cents. It was down $15 yesterday. I expect IBM to go from 168.80, where we are now, approximately, to about 175 in the next week, 10 days. Wouldn't surprise me to come back to 175. Meta down $2.30 after dropping 52 yesterday. I think Meta is on its way back to 464.80, but it'll take a week or two to get there. Vanik is up 30 cents. Home Depot up 2.33. Enphase is up 2.14. Palantir Technologies is up 46 cents to 22.18. Uber up 98, back to $70.30, and Coinbase down $1.37. That is what I'm watching. That's where we're at. We open in 4 minutes, and it is possible. It is just potentially possible that today is the last day that you're going to see Sofi shares trade during the market the way the company has been in the structure that it's in. It is possible that Monday morning the stock could be halted. It is possible that there might be an entirely different structure to the corporation or an entirely different future to the corporation, and it's all good. It's all out there. The company is ripe for a major investor to make a move into it. Another one that I think is, believe it or not, a potential takeover target, GameStop. Believe it or not, GameStop, of all companies, could be a takeover target because it's $11 a share, which is $44 if you do the 4-for-1 reverse, because they split their stock a couple of years ago. That stock, as you know, went to $400+ a share, $500 a share once, and then the stock market players wouldn't let you trade it, and the SEC did nothing. But it's now $44 a share approximately, and they make money. GameStop now makes money, and I wouldn't be surprised if this calendar year, 2024, when it's all said and done, that they will have cleared $100 to $200 million in profit. I wouldn't be surprised at all. $2 million a week. They're making $2 million a week. And the stock is valued at $3.1 billion, like the market cap of the whole company, $3.1 billion. 1.2 of that is cash, T-bills. Only $1.9 billion is the enterprise value of the company. And if you're clearing $200 million on $1.9 billion, you're making 11% on your retail operation. In the retail business, that is unbelievably good. That is humongous. That is more than double the average. If you can clear 5% net on a retail company, you are doing incredibly well. These guys, I think, are doing 12, 11%. And I'm guessing it's that good. It could be much more than that because the cost cutting by Ryan Cohen has been fantastic. However, there is no vision and there's no talk about what they're going to become beyond this. There's nothing. We don't know a thing. 1.2 billion is sitting there and it's not being put to work. And to me, I think this is a takeover. I think someone out there, if they could get their hands on this company, they get their hands on that 1.2 billion. There's a $1.2 billion cash discount for anyone taking GameStop private. Anyone. So if anyone out there wants to take these guys over, just start buying the stock on the open market, and amassing your shares, and becoming a larger shareholder than Cohen is, and then doing a takeover offer at $20 a share, $25 a share, you might get your hands on a company for $5 billion, $5.5 billion, $1.2 billion cash, the rest enterprise value. Knock yourself out. I think Best Buy should buy these guys. I really do. I think Best Buy should buy GameStop. And then they can merge their retail together. They can close GameStop stores that are right next door to Best Buy stores, put GameStop stores inside, Best Buy stores inside GameStop stores, GameStop stores inside of Best Buy stores, and run it that way. That's just my humble opinion. It would make Best Buy a bigger player in the game space. Because no one else, I can guarantee you, there will not be another group of guys trying to create a new GameStop company to open up 5,000 locations around the world to compete with Best Buy and its stores. That ain't going to happen. And so that would make Best Buy a much more stronger corporation. We'll find out. We'll see. I'm saying whatever. Larry, I thank you for hitting the bells. We are open for trading. We are doing commentary only for members on this channel. Thank you all who are members. Thank you all who have become members. Thank you all who are making donations to this channel, grabbing classes, booking one-on-ones. Let's make the dinero. I want you guys to get much richer today. Thank you for joining me and tolerating the rants. It's great to have you. Welcome to Friday. It's option expiry day today. Option expiry Friday. Here we go. Who has options expiring today and how are you going to do? We have moved up on the thumbs up meter. I thank you all for hitting that thumbs up meter. 137 have come through. Always looking to hit 200 plus, and we're on our way again today. And here we go. Welcome all to the show and to the channel. I'm really happy you're here, okay? What else is going on here? What is happening? Richard Carlin, neat. Man, number 5. Thank you, Larry, for hitting the bells as you always do. We missed you yesterday. Glad to have you back today, buddy. The Dow is down 2 points, big deal. S&P is up a little bit. Let me just kind of get a refresh on all that. SoFi right now, hasn't traded yet. 760 last I saw, 770 this morning in the pre-market. We'll wait a minute or two. We're only 2 minutes into the opening. We got to let everything kind of get figured out here. Get the systems up and running and see what we got. Let's go. Here we are. Matterport's 471 is up 3.5. 23andMe up 0.3 of a penny. Nvidia, I'm showing 836.50 up $10. 761 on SoFi up 3 cents. I think the Dow down a third of a point. It's flat. S&P is up 25. NASDAQ up 169. A very good run here, up 1.08% pop on NASDAQ. Oil is up 67 cents this morning at the moment. What else is going on here? GameStop down 18 cents. Rocket Lab is up 1.5. AI down a penny. Supermicro up $11. Adobe shares are down 8 cents. Uber is up 14 cents. Apple down a dime. Tesla down $2. Enphase up 3.30. AMD up $1. Netflix down 5.60 if I got that right. Unity up 7 cents. Google up $16 to $173.98. Moderna down 68 cents. Cisco down a dime. Pfizer's up 8. Microsoft up $10 to $409.06. The all-time high on Microsoft is $430, and I think we're going to 500 by the end of the year. So if you're going to do credit spreads, put credit spreads on Microsoft is where you want to go. Stay 40, $50 behind the stock, and you'll be safe. At 350, 360, you're going to make money. Go out a month and enjoy. IBM down 264 at 166.27. I think it's recovering to 175 range in about a week or two. But in the moment, it's still reacting to this move where they're taking over another company, and short-term investors aren't happy. But I think this is a very brilliant move on IBM's part, and the stock is a bargain here, but it has to iron itself out. Credit spreads for puts on IBM. If you're just getting into IBM, put credit spread moves 140, 130 range, safe neighborhood. 150 range, safe neighborhood. What else is going on here? Amazon is up 318 in sympathy with Google. We've got Vanik Semiconductors, SMH, up $1.32. Goldman Sachs is up 11. Boeing down $1. Facebook is up $1 right now at 442. I think it's going to recover to the 480 level over the next 2-4 weeks. Should be routine. Again, credit spreads on the puts for Meta, 400, 380 in that neighborhood there. You should be safe there. All right. Costco up 52 cents. Walmart up a dime. We've got not much else going on. Down $1.80 on Royal Caribbean. Up a 180 on Royal Caribbean to start the morning. We're 5 minutes into the session. We're now up 45 on the Dow as more and more of the Dow 30s are opening up and getting going. We're up 34.5 on S&P. We're up 212 on NASDAQ. It's a very good start to the market overall, especially NASDAQ, and hundreds of billions of dollars of market cap are being piled on now on some of the Magnificent Seven winners, specifically on Google and on Microsoft. They are absolutely catching a bid. Nvidia is up right now $16 a share, much more valuable than they were a week ago. We're $100 higher per share than we were a week ago. All of you who are put credit spread writers on Nvidia, you are loving this. You're very happy with the progression of the stock. You're also probably impressed with any kind of a dip in Nvidia. There's buying coming in, and it just surges higher. This is because Nvidia is probably right now the #1 retail investor favorite to get into AI. And option players, gamblers are jumping into Nvidia calls and puts, taking crazy risks on one side of a trade, where you folks who are doing put credit spreads are cleaning up on some very nice premiums. You're bringing some nice credits on as little as $1,000 or $2,000 or $3,000 a position. Easy way to play Nvidia with not a lot of money. To write one call option on Nvidia, you need to buy 100 shares, which will run you $83,872. Whereas with 1 or 2 or 3 grand, you can do credit spreads on NVIDIA. You don't know how this works? Check these out down here. There are 17 classes on how options work. Grab 5 for the price of 4. This deal ends in 4 days. So you want that deal? Make your move. Thank you all. SoFi 760, GameStop 1112, Rocket Lab 366. The Dow's up 51, S&P up 33, Nasdaq up 209 points. Pfizer receives FDA approval for bleeding disorder treatment. Headline just coming across on Barron's a little while ago. That's got to be good news, of course. The Pfizer people have received the FDA permission here for a rare genetic bleeding disorder treatment, the drug maker's first gene therapy to be approved in the U.S. The treatment is for adults with moderate to severe hemophilia B, a disorder that prevents normal blood clotting, and will be available by prescription to eligible patients this quarter, according to the company. Very good. We'll see how that works for the stock long term, but that can't hurt the company any way, shape, or form. I'm showing Pfizer right now up 12 to $25.38. And we'll see how this and other news keeps moving things along. The company will be releasing financials May 1. So that's Wednesday, I think, next week. Their numbers will come out. Their price earnings multiple is 68 times. And it'll be interesting to see if this earnings quarter will reduce that PE multiple dramatically. Something tells me it will, but we'll find out when we get there. All right. Keeping an eye on other news as it goes by. We'll keep our eyes open there. Oil is up now 79 cents to 84.35. Mid-East concerns most likely. All right. Thank you all. Corinne, I'm number 144. Thank you for being here. Fantastic. Bruce, I told you, Uncle Bruce, SoFi will close under 750 today. That is his thought. It'll be under 750. Well, it's 764 at the moment. We'll find out. BP, Savage Wall Street, I agree. I think SoFi will be under 750 today. Probably because of the option activity is what they're thinking about. That's possible. I kind of wonder whether or not this higher level of short interest that has been reported, 9 million more shorted back to 180 or so, might have the opposite effect as we go along. And of course, Monday morning's results, we'll find out. Is someone taking a run on these guys? Is there a short squeeze happening? How's this going to play out? 766, I don't know. Thank you all for being here and joining me today from wherever in the world you are. It is appreciated. I love having you. 839 on your NVIDIA shares. Google now 175, up $17. The all-time high for Google used to be $161 a share. Now we're at 175. So this company is much more valuable than it probably ever has been. New all-time highs, I suspect. Let me take a look at some other quotes here as we fire everything through here. Rocket Lab is up 5. SoFi is up 5. GameStop just a penny lower now. Matterport at 476.77. It looks like it's up 8 cents. Nothing on 23andMe at the moment. Aspire up 22 cents today. ATIP is up now 12. SmartRent up 3.5 cents. Apple's up 59. Goldman up 3.11. Cisco up a dime. Tesla down only $1 now. Arc Innovations down 21. Microsoft up 8.50. We got Pfizer up 13. HPQ up 14. Google up 16.92. Amazon up 3.34. Nvidia up 8.61. Unity up 28. AI up a nickel. Adobe up 1.19. The spiders, SPYs, are up 3.30. The Qs are up 3.91. Netflix down $8. IBM at 167.24, down 167 a share. Meta up 53. Vanik up 58. Home Depot up 153. Enphase up 6.30. Palantir up 44 cents. Uber down 57, and Coinbase down 174. Mixed in some cases, and up in others. The Nasdaq is the winner here, up 1.37%. with a 213-point surge so far today, looking pretty good. S&P 500 up 37 points, 3/4 of a point higher, and the Dow is catching up. It's up 1/5 of a point now, 78 points higher on the Dow. Finally, the Dow is waking up to reality that this market is moving higher. Thank you all for being here and joining in. Nice to see you all from wherever you're from around the planet. It's great to have you. We have 151 thumbs ups and counting. I appreciate that. It might be time for some of us to perhaps acknowledge the secret force behind the stock markets, the force that really controls where these markets go. Those of you in the know are completely aware of the fact that the absolute power behind the market is not the Fed. It's not Jerome Powell. It's not any politician out there. It's not even Jamie Dimon. No, the power behind the market is the group of very revered people known as the Knights of Meat. And you have to acknowledge their authority and presence by honoring the Knights of Meat with some knee emojis. And that's what we do here every day. It might be crazy, but there's a reason that viewers of this channel make money and other viewers of other channels not so much. We know the power of this market is done by and controlled by the Knights of Meat. That's it. You might think I'm crazy, but I tell you right now, results speak for themselves. Richard knows. Mandu knows. The Big E, not only does the Big E know, but the Big E also knows that after you do the Knights of Meat, you put a zzz emoji on the end of it. Dean is aware. Here come all the others who are aware. D.H. Ruda, Melvin, they are going to honor the Knights of Meat. Corinne, Tuna Fish, White Feather, Stuart Lonsdale, Deep Value the Options. I mean, these are members of the channel who know where the power lies. Do not upset the Knights of Meat. A Savage of Wall Street, Splair, Neat. Flint Creek, same thing. The official soap company of this channel. You want to get yourself some really nice soaps. You want to smell real good in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Head over to that little old website, Flint Creek Soap Company. Head over there. She'll take real good care of you. Yes, the cashmere scented soap is to die for. There's all kinds of others, and it's the official soap of this channel, just so you know. There you go. You're welcome, Flint Creek. Splair, neat. Larry Titus, neat. Octavio, I have been a member for 35 months. I have been sending YouTube money for 35 months as a Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member, and I'm putting up the knee emojis as well. Very well done to make sure that no one can miss this message. 35 months. Thank you for your loyalty to this channel. I really appreciate it. Whatever level you're a member at, then the Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member level is $10 a month. The Gold Bagel member is $25. I thank you all for being part of this family. JR, neat. Just Flair, I'm walking around and screaming neat just because I'm bored from the penny movements out there. There you go. The Big T, whatever. Dude, neat. JR, the Flint Creek Soap Company. Soap is awesome. Get some, everybody. Flair, but I'm, by the way, in a park almost alone. Karen, I've been a member for 20 months. 20 months I've been a member and follower of this channel. This is a Gold Bagel member talking. And there are many like Corinne out there. Thank you, the Big T. I've been a member for 3 months, another month, and I'm still enjoying it. Fantastic. Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member level. Thank you, my friends, for joining and staying loyal to this channel and being part of this great family of fellow YouTubers. Cannot appreciate, let you know how much I appreciate it. We're up 109 on the dot. You think the Knights of Knee are working? Oh, it's working. Get the emojis out there. Watch the market go up. We're up 37 on S&P. We're up 220 on NASDAQ, 770 on Sofi. Neat. Away we go. We're up 13 on NVIDIA. We're up on GameStop now. We're up 8 cents. The shares of GameStop were negative before we put the knee emojis up. Just to remind you of this, just in case. Real pulling into SoFi and praying right now, baby. Neat. There you go. Here we go with the knee emojis. 840 on NVIDIA, 1455. Rocket Lab is up 3.5 cents. AI up 34. Supermicro up $15. Spire Global up 23 cents. Adobe up 380. Everything going green. Thank you, knee emojis. Apple's up 26. Enphase up 640. AMD up 84. Look at that. A lot of green showing up all of a sudden here. Goldman up 460 now. Very, very good. like I say, the knee emojis. You don't argue with the Knights of Knee. Don't try to get in the middle of that. You get crushed. Interesting, Joe V. Neat. There you go. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate you. Welcome to Friday, everybody. We get silly at the end of the week. After all, it's been another week, and we're working hard here, trying to get people richer. Thank you all for joining the party. 118-point gain on the Dow. We're still climbing here, up zero point 0.3 of a percentage point. S&P up 0.78. It's almost 40 points on the S&P 500. And NASDAQ up 1.44, up 225 points on NASDAQ. So, yeah, things are definitely moving. Good morning, all. Good luck today, says Touchgrass. Welcome, my friends. All of you from wherever you are, appreciate you today. As usual, 842, 843 on NVIDIA now, up $17 again. That means that put contracts on NVIDIA are plummeting in value, which means that on this channel, there are, I know for a fact, a ton of you guys are sitting on $680 to $760 to $780 to $800 put credit spreads that die, some today, some next week, and a bunch on May 17. I know for a fact you've got them, and you have got to be watching your shrinkage work for you beautifully as those spreads are just petering out to next to nothing. And the key here is to keep an eye on your spreads, positions, and once you're up 70, 80, 90%, it will be time to take that off the table and establish a new credit position. But keep well behind, let the stock lead the way, and stay the heck behind here and enjoy the ride. It is pretty sweet. The views are pretty good. 844 on NVIDIA, we're going for 845, 771 on Sofi, 1132 on GameStop. GameStop up 11, Sofi up 12. Sofi volume right now 6 million in 18 minutes. That is more than normal. That is more than lately. Lately we've been at 3 million, 2 million, 4 million. This is 6 plus. There's buying coming in on Sofi. 772 now, up 12. GameStop up 8. Rocket Lab up 3.5. AI up 26. Supermicro up 1840. The Dow up 105. Matterport up 9.5 to 477. ME 4/10 of a penny lower. Excuse me. NVIDIA 844. 1778 gain right at the moment. Nice going, everybody. Have fun. Have fun. Have fun. What else is going on? Savage, I'm going to be on this Sunday at 3 p.m. West Coast to talk about SoFi and how to manage earnings. Got another Savage stocks. I talk about shameless plug, Uncle B. Tom Kaufman, neat. We'll check you out, Savage. Bless Blair. Now I'm excited. Canopy went 10% higher. I shorted it, and it looks like a 5% gain on my day trade portfolio is possible. Very interesting. 14-cent gain on SoFi now, 774. This is definitely the highest level of the week. We were not able to break 770 for the longest time. There seemed to have been an invisible wall there yesterday afternoon. Now we have this number. If we break 790, if we get another 16 cents, it'll be the best number in a month for SoFi. So that wouldn't take much to break that. And if we actually break 915, it'll be the highest high since February in the last 3 months. It'll be the highest level in 3 months from February the 27th. Interesting there. So there you go. We're not that far off from any of these kinds of points. But at the moment, just to kind of bring it back to earth, we're at 772, 774. The best levels of the week coming into Monday's earnings in the morning. 6.3 million traded today. And like I said, who knows what happens Monday morning above and beyond just earnings. All bets are off. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Sliding in at number 162 thumbs up, says Parker Ivy. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Good morning, Uncle Bruce and Bagel Gang from Who Cares. Welcome to the show. We're up 140 on the Dow, climbing again. Make it 147. Just jumped again on the Dow. We're up 45, 46 on S&P and 260, a 260-point gain on NASDAQ. And all three markets are climbing higher. That is what's going on. The first jittery minutes are over. We're powering up. 774 on Sofi, 1134 on GameStop. GameStop up 13 cents. Rocket Lab 368 up 3, SoFi up 14, GameStop up 13. Nvidia 849 up 22.79. ME now went green, just barely. Matterport up a dime now at 478, going for 479. We're up 160 plus points on the Dow now. Real, what is the reasonable time frame for Anne from ME to make her offer? Board of directors will say pay up or get off the pot. Stated she's not entertaining any other offer. What is the deal? I'm sure she can take 30 days. She can easily take a month if she wants. I am certain that she has been very busy. She's had agents working on her behalf who are very, very busy. I think if and when she comes in with an offer, she will be fully financed, fully able to complete the deal. There'll be no question about if it's wonky or not. I don't know the number. I can't tell you. The board of directors has formed a special committee to examine any and all offers. I would not be surprised if the board of directors of ME have gone out to Wall Street and have said to Wall Street, any of you guys have advice for us? What should we be entertaining? If any of you brokers in New York have any contacts anywhere that might be interested in this company or strategic anything, let us know, because we will not be the same very much longer. And that is a fact. The company will not stay the way it is much longer. Now, that means a month, 2 weeks, a week, Monday morning, I don't know. But it isn't going to be ME on the markets much longer. And I don't think it's anywhere near 46 cents a share. Significantly more. But that's my opinion. The entire market doesn't listen to what I have to say because, they got their own little games they want to play, and it's okay. I'm not mad. It's all right. It's 46.1 cents a share. The company is worth 80 cents a share cash. And if Anne can buy it for $1, I say congratulations. You stole the company. But I don't know if she'll get that. I don't know if that's going to happen. I can't tell you. And it's possible that Anne is being approached through contacts out there very quietly, off the record. Would you be interested in this? Would you be interested in this? Would you be interested in that? Could you join us? Can you join us as part of this company? And you would run this division in this company. Would that appeal to you? We'll give you funding. We'll grow you up. We'll promote the hell out of your product. I don't know. When I know, you'll know. As soon as I got it. Snowboarder sold some $8 cash secured puts on SoFi. I can't wait till Monday. Beach Boy, Savage, we should be back home Sunday night to expect a hit from Beach Boy. Shameless double plug. Flint Creek, thank you, everybody. Who cares? Uncle Bruce, I know you say to always be writing, but given the big pullback on IBM this week, does it make sense to let things settle out? Today is a perfect day to write put credit spreads on IBM. 130, 140, 150, perfect time. Now, right now is the perfect time. Flint, love you guys. Flint, IB is the GOAT, or Uncle Bruce, he is the GOAT. Thank you, Flint Creek. I appreciate you. We're up 157 on the Dow, 160. Matterport up about a dime here. ME unchanged more or less. Nvidia up $25 to $851.78. Nvidia is rolling here. $851. We're at the high of the days at the moment. 8.2 million shares have gone through at these levels. That's a lot of money changing hands on Nvidia. It is huge. We are, however, nowhere near the highest levels of the last 30 days. Nowhere close. We need to hit $943 a share to get back to March 26th. We need to hit 901, 902 to get back to April the 11th. So we have a ways to go yet, but this stock has climbed and looks to me like it's going to keep going. 852. I figured 850 would be a nothing burger for the stock to get back to. It can certainly go up 5% from here back to 900. It could. We'll see how it does. Earnings May 22. The week before May 22, watch out. Nvidia will just go nuts with this pre-earnings speculation. 853 on Nvidia, up almost 27 a share right now. All right. Now, if you bring this thing down, you divide this by 10. It's an $85 stock, and it's up $2.70. You bring it down by 100, it's an 85-cent stock with a 2.7-cent gain. Just to kind of bring it back to an area that you might be able to understand and relate to. When I tell you it's up $27, you're going, wow, 27 bucks a share. It's an 854 stock. So, let's keep this in mind. It's having a good day. No question about it. All right. Thank you all. Giddy up and welcome to the party, everybody. We're just trying to make some money here. That's all we're trying to do. The Microsoft and Google CEOs were talking about NVIDIA this week positively. And NVIDIA, 854, up 28 bucks a share. There you go, right there. Very interesting. Google right now, 174.47, up $16.52. And over on Microsoft, we're sitting right now at 409.94, up 1048 on the stock, 2.6% gain on a company worth just under $3 trillion. So this is serious money on top of serious money. And I'm talking to you about the possibility of Sofi going to $10, $11 a share. If Sofi goes up $1, that's a $1 billion market cap gain for the company. Microsoft's up 10. Nvidia's up 28. Google's up 17. We're talking about Sofi going up $1 or $2. The comparisons are unbelievable. The upside of Sofi is limitless from here. You ain't seen nothing yet. So much potential for Sofi. Because there is so much money out there to be had. It's unbelievable. So much fun. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. All right, what do we got now? The thumbs up meter keeps coming in. Appreciate you folks jumping on it. 174. We need 26 more thumbs ups, and we've got 200 going on here today. Thank you all for your help and the momentum of this. It's much, much appreciated. We've got a 4-cent gain on Rocket Lab. 12 cents up on Sofi here, 771. We're up 20 cents now on GameStop, 1141. That stock was in the low 10s just the other day. Matterport up a dime now at 478. I think we were at 450 yesterday morning. Was it that low for a moment? Now bounced back again. 23andMe is up a couple of cents. It's actually at 46.1. It's up 1/5 of a penny. Pardon me, 46.1 so far. Spire up 20. ATIP up a nickel, Smart Rent up 7.5, Apple up 21, it's gone green. Goldman up 460, Cisco down just 9 cents. Tesla's only down 184. It's had a good week this week. We're at 168.34. Arc Innovations up 14 cents. Microsoft up $10. Pfizer up 12 cents. HPQ up 15. Alphabet, Google up 15.80. Amazon up 3.35. Nvidia up $29 to $856. Unity up 43. AI up 33, Adobe up $6.75, Netflix down $8.49, IBM down $2.33 at 166.58. The opportunity is now to write put credit spreads. Meta up 306, back to 444, trying to get back to 445. Vanix Semiconductors up $3, Home Depot up $2, Enphase up almost $4, Palantir up 70 cents. Uber only down 27, and Coinbase up 295. Everything is heading green or is in the green and going higher. Welcome to the party, everybody. Glad to have you here. I hope you're having fun. Hope your options are taking good care of you, that you have discovered a way to bring income into your life by becoming an option writer, and it is changing everything. Have you seen the article that came out? Wasn't it this morning or was it last night? An article came out about how many people are trading the markets again. The highest number of people are trading the markets today then since the pandemic, since the January 2021 time frame. That is when I started going live every day to you folks. Jan 2021. The talk is that what is it? Robinhood is coming up their financials at any time, and the anticipation is that they're going to generate. They were going to show off some pretty serious revenues from day trading, from trading. The number of trades going on. The area that is growing the most, options. Options trading is the number one area of growth for market players, especially retail investors. Why? The leverage. And why? Because they're looking for a home run ball. People are gambling again in the market, trying to make money on call options and put options. What they're not talking about, and it blows my mind, but it's true, they don't talk about how many people are writing options. They're only talking about buying options and the longs. This is the gamblers. These are the folks we take money from. And there are more of them coming to the market than ever before. And this is why it is so important for you to do this. Grab these classes. Learn how to write stock options for income. The gamblers are ready to give it to you. They want to hand you the money. The last report we had was $5 trillion a week turning over in the option market. I think that number is going to 6 and 7 trillion. That's another 40% increase in the amount of money that is being handed over by gamblers to writers and gamblers to gamblers and so on and so on. Take your share of that money and change your trajectory for your financials. Thank you all for joining us and being here. I do the best I can with what little I have. Oh man, 772 on Sofi. We're up 10, 11, 12 cents ish, sort of, kind of. The volume on Sofi is 8.7 million shares. 8.7 million have gone through, almost 8.8 in 33 minutes. It's a little better now than the last few days. The earnings come out Monday morning before the opening. This is your last day to trade Sofi before the earnings release. That's all I got to tell you. 11:33 on GameStop, up 12 cents. The Dow is up 196. We're going for a 200-point gain on the Dow now. We're up 51 on S&P. We're up 275 on NASDAQ. The markets are coming in with cash. The Dow's up 0.5%. The S&P is up 1%, and NASDAQ 1.75%, and still climbing higher. Welcome all to this market. $855.59. NVIDIA is now up $30. $856.56. NVIDIA is up $30 a share in 34 minutes this morning. Will it hold that? I don't know. It'll fluctuate, of course. But this is your opening salvo here. There's some money coming into them there hills. Those of you who have written spreads on your NVIDIA, if you are up 90%, it's your time to take it. It's your time to close out those positions, lock that one in there, and now analyze this market for the next hour. And if the shares back off $10 on a bit of a pullback, you might reload on a new credit spread sometime today for a nice premium. Don't be in a hurry. Take your time. Be greedy. Make sure you get those stink bids and stink offers working for you, and take your position. If you want to put together a 10 contract credit spread, you might do 2 at a time. You might do 2, and then an hour later do 2 more. Half an hour later, it'll do a couple of more, and you'll slowly load up to a 10 contract short put credit spread position. And you've averaged out a real nice return on your trade, and now you fold your arms and, okay, I've got my new position here. I like this spot. I'm 100, 150 behind the market. I just hauled in thousands of dollars doing 10 of these. This is how I earn my living now. This is the new business that you've entered. Congratulations, those of you who are here. Earl Harwell, good morning, Bruce. I am thumbs up number 180. You're going to get 200 thumbs ups real soon. I am part of the solution. I am not part of the problem. Thank you, Earl. Earl will not be getting a pink slip from this guy who is roaming the halls waiting to find anyone who has not given us a thumbs up this morning. Mr. Strickland is out in force looking to hand out pink slips. Don't get caught by this guy. He'll nail you first thing. Thank you all for being here today. Man, is it exciting. What a session we've got going on here. Unbelievable. Lots to follow here in this market. 772 on the Sofi, 1126 on GameStop, 370 on Rocket Lab, NVIDIA 353, ME46, Matterport 478. And we're just rolling along here. 156 point gain on the Dow as we fluctuate up and down and up and down, but I think we're going higher. I really do. Let's see what's going on, kids. Fun times. 187 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. Kaiser, I bought some SoFi calls for September 2024. I bought them for a nickel. I bought some. I don't know what series you bought. Here we go. I bought SoFi $20 calls. It's a little aggressive, but you got some dough lying around for $5 a contract. Knock yourself out. But hey, goes to $25. Your contracts are $5 each. Nice going. 100-time return. That's called a lottery ticket. And there are many millions out there who do that on everything and hope for one to work out. Kind of a crazy way to invest, I think. I like the option writing business. It's so much easier, so much more predictable and steady. Anyway, do not gamble. That's Kaiser. Don't be gambling out there. Okay, Matterport up almost a dime here. The Dow climbing again. We're up 190. We're climbing up again. NVIDIA up $31. 857.30 on NVIDIA. $32 now. We're at $8.59. We just hit a new high of the day on NVIDIA. We're up $32.91 on NVIDIA right now. There you go. Credit spreads are looking good out there for a bunch of you right now. SoFi's up 14. GameStop is up 6. Rocket Lab up 5 cents. AI up 38. Super Microcomputer up $39. Spires are up 18 cents. The Adobes are up 8.22 to 481. Uber down 27 cents and coming on. Apple up 70 cents. Tesla down 158. Enphase up 640. AMD up 328. Netflix down $10. Smart Rent is up 7.5 cents. ATIP is up a nickel. Unity up 60. Google up $14.68 at 172.64. The high today 176 already. Looking very good. $2.1 trillion market cap for Google. Moderna up 170. Cisco up 13. Pfizer up 16 cents. We've got Microsoft up 10.32. We've got IBM down 2.39. HPQ up 23. Owens Corning up $5. Amazon right now is up 3.66. The all-time high for Amazon 189. We're at 177. Earnings come out 4 days on Amazon. The wait will be almost over there. Home Depot up 289. Vanik Semiconductors up a nice 375 now. Goldman up 582. Boeing up 41. Meta is back to 439.94. Target up 170. JP Morgan up 140. Costco up 250 at the moment. Royal Caribbean up 258 at 140 a share. DraftKings up 128. AMC at 336, up 8 cents. American Airlines down 45. Disney down a dime. Walmart up a dime. Welcome to the party, everybody. To see you all here. 203-point gain on the Dow. Again, another surge. 54-point gain on S&P. 291-point jump on NASDAQ. Wave after wave of capital coming in here on these stocks. Very, very interesting. Let's see here. Dude, buy those on Monday and Credit Savage will sell them to you. Kaiser Trip selling Monday after people purchase SoFi for $30 a share. Hope I'm on this one. Yeah, we'll see. Giddy up, everyone. The markets are really running a $33 gain at $8.59 on NVIDIA. The high of the day on NVIDIA has been $8.61 now. Just hit it a moment ago. What a run it is on. A $33 run right now. SoFi 772 to 774. The high of the day, 775 on 9.7 million on the SoFi shares. Monday morning, pre-market we get the results from Sofi. Up 15 cents now, 774. 11.32 up 11 on GameStop. These two are moving up a little bit more as we speak. Okay, everybody. Taking a look at some NVIDIA options. This should be fun. Let's see. Expiring next week, May the 3rd. Let's take a look here. 700s are at 54 to 57 cents. No, 44 cents. 700s at 44 cents. This is 10 minutes ago. The stock has gone up $5 since. We're now at 861. So I'm sure these are drifting even lower. 725s are 76 cents bid. The $750 puts are 146 bid. The $800 puts that die next Friday are 630 bid. I think that's dropping even more. 810s are 830, 820s are 1090. They're off 935 today. Just those 820s. The 800s are off 650 as they continue to plummet. The 770s are off $3 at 260 bid. Lost over half their value this morning. $860 puts that were in the money this morning by $35. They're now out of the money. They're $17.40 less at $27.55. There looks like they're about $18 less. With the stock up $35, and I'm sure I'm delayed here, they could be off upwards of $20 a piece. And they die next Friday. Most amazing. So there you go. To write 720 puts will bring you 67 cents. To buy 700s will cost you 44 cents. Not much of a spread there. A 740 contract for next Friday, you can write it for about 110. And if you write 720s against it or buy 720s, it'll cost you 67 cents. There's about a 50-cent spread. Not much money there. 760 to write those. 190, you might get 190. If you buy 740s, they're 111. If you buy 720s, they're 67 cents. Maybe $1.30 spread on those. But those are only for next Friday. We're not talking about out till the 17th of May, where I would probably push you. If you go to 17th of May and you want to write some put credit spreads on NVIDIA, you might write, say, 740s and bring in 540-ish a contract, and then buy 720s for $3.60 or so, or buy 710s for $3 and score a 240 credit for a contract that dies in 3 weeks. You won't even be in this for 3 weeks. You might be out of this in about 10 days. 750s will get you 655, and 720s will run you 350 or so. There's a $3 credit right there on a $30 spread that expires in less than 3 weeks. Just to give you an idea, a little heads up on what we're talking about here on these contracts. Too much fun, to say the least. Easily done. If you can bring in $3 credits and write 20 at a time, you're bringing in $6,000 in cash from the gamblers, with the stock now at $8.65 a share, and you're writing 750s and buying 720s, bringing in $6,000. Not a bad move for maybe a 2-week hold. Maybe take 4 of that $6,000 off the table. Do that every 2 weeks. That's $8,000 a month, $100,000 a year. Why are you working for anybody else? Anyway, there's those thoughts. Classes are available if you want to understand how this is done. We're up 192 on the Dow. Matterport holding a 10-cent gain. We're on NVIDIA now up $38 at $8.64. SoFi up 20 cents to $7.80. SoFi now $7.80, up 20 cents. We're up 13 on GameStop, and we're up 5.5 on Rocket Lab. So the market is attracting capital. All kinds of stocks are attracting dollars. 864.42 on NVIDIA. The high of the day, 865.38. We are on a roll here, to say the very, very least. What a run we've got going right now. All right. Fun stuff. Apple up 88. Goldman up 580. Microsoft up 10 big ones. Alphabet, Google up 14.30, 350 on Amazon, $40 gain on NVIDIA, just about $40 now. What a hit. Adobe up 840 to 481.85. Let's see here. Meta down 320 at 438, the high of 531. We've given up $90 ballpark from about $90 on Facebook. So buy territory is quickly approaching here, if not already. Vanik up 470 now, looking good. Very interesting session today. Welcome everybody to the party. Lots to follow. 780 again on Sofi, $7.80, up 21 on Sofi, high of 782 now on 11.5 million volume in 37 minutes. So we're on our way to about a 15 million first hour trading session for Sofi, going at 780 to 782 right now on the stock. GameStop up 15 cents at 11.37 on only 564,000. Very light volume on GameStop and moving higher through the 11.37 range at the moment. All right. Thank you all for popping in. Let's see here. Mandu, Sofi's popping. Luca, neat, Mandu. Sofi, $8 wall, 107,000 shares. That's a nothing burger. Savage Wall Street, Sofi needs to hold 770 today past AH after hours. It must. If so, we fly to the $9 to $10 on Monday. If this is going to happen, well, if we keep bringing in the kind of volume we're seeing or any more, the higher it goes, the more volume we may attract. We may break through 8, maybe get to 825, 850 today. And in the pre-market, 950 to 1050. And then after earnings, 11, 12 bucks. Be fine with me. I'd like that kind of a scenario. How about you guys? Would you like $12 Sofi on Monday morning? I'd like that. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Make my viewers richer, please. That's what I'd like to see right here. I want to start talking to my viewers about writing call options on their Sofi shares. That's what I'd like to be doing here. Have you guys bringing in $2, $3, $4 a contract on Sofi? That's what I want to see happening here when this thing goes, so that you can bring in some serious bucks. I think there's a couple million shares associated with this channel, maybe over 3 million easily. And if you guys are writing on 2 million of them at $3 a contract, that is $6 million in income, maybe every 60 days. I think that would take some of you off the payroll of your corporations that you're working for. I have a suspicion some of you are going to quit your day jobs. Take a little chunk of that money. Giddy up, everybody. Let's see what gives. We're here to watch it. Here to make it happen. That would be fantastic. Cow tipper, oh man, 2, 3, 4 for covered calls. Oh man, that would be acceptable. He says that would be very acceptable, laughing out loud. I'd go with that. Yes, sir. I'm certain everyone around here would be pretty happy about that. Some of my viewers who are sitting on 100,000 shares, bringing in $3 a share in premium, 300 grand coming in the front door to start things off. There's 10 months of 30,000 a month to live on. You're welcome. Thank you all so much for being part of this channel. We appreciate all donations when you make that kind of money. Yeah, giddy up, everybody. Nice. The Dow up 172, 178. The S&P up 54. NASDAQ up 300 right there. What a run. Oil up 34 cents. Very interesting. Very, very fascinating moves here. One hell of an interesting day, to say the least. All right. Anybody of you would like to do a get together for a one-on-one? Let me know. I don't think I have any Saturday times left. I think all 3 are gone. Sunday, I've got some openings, 10 in the morning, noon, and 2 in the afternoon. If anyone is interested in a Sunday one-on-one, you let me know. Send me an email, and we'll see if we can get you set up right now. I'm still waiting on one individual to get back to me. Is Rudy Red Fox here today? Is Rudy Red Fox here today? Has anyone heard from Rudy Red Fox? I need to talk to Rudy. Anyone let me know, please. Let me know if he's around. BP, a May 17th NVIDIA, 866 currently on this stock right now, Bruce. I'm showing 866. That's up $40. 17, what is this? May 17 expiry, 727.50 is 242 currently. Where did the 6,000 come from? Again, I was quoting numbers here up and down the line, so I was behind on my quotes. I mentioned that. Just don't give me a hard time on exact numbers, but if you do write 20 of those, you're bringing in $4,800. But keep an eye on these spreads and do what you can on these spreads. Some of them you might do 740s, 720s. Some will be 760s, 730s. Some will be 755, 725. So you've got to shop the option chain for the returns and the spreads. And if you have live trading quotes, you got an advantage on me, to say the least. So there you go. And that's all there is to it. Just shop the trades, shop the chains, and find your spreads. And if you find some really juicy spreads, I know you'll let me know. Well done, everybody. Keep it going. 864.75 up 38.40 on NVIDIA. This is jumping now dollars every minute. Dollars. We're all over the map here. And that's to be expected with a stock of this kind of following. It is huge. These spreads are fantastic. To have a spread of even $2 and whatever cents was just mentioned here, 242 on a contract, 115 behind the market with 3.5 weeks of life left on it. This is mind blowing. This is mind blowing. It's unbelievable. You're not going to find this everywhere on the option chain. Pretty good stuff, and with good liquidity, tight spreads, easy in, easy out, lots of volume. There are dollars in them there hills that you guys can get your hands on. You keep it going, guys. Well done. $41 gain on NVIDIA. Who would have thought last week at this time, dropping, what was it, $60, $70 in one day, wasn't it? It was insane last week. This week, the opposite. It's a George Costanza. Unbelievable. Anyway, there you go. So much fun here. So much fun. Let's see what's going on. BW is saying 198 thumbs up. Uncle Bruce, I'm working, but I'm not a lurker. Charts show S&P has the 20-day crossing over 50 moving average, showing bearish signal even on the euphoric buying. Keep in mind for next week, things happen on weekends. Dude, green time. Steve, good morning. Good morning, Steve Frederick. Good morning, all. I know a lot of you love watching different things about the markets. It's unreal. We're up 197 on the Dow right now, by the way. Some of you are option watchers. Some of you are momentum traders. Just write well out of the money positions with contracts and protect yourself. And there you go. There's money in them there hills. NVIDIA, $867 a share, up 41.33 on NVIDIA. Sofi, 775 up 16. GameStop, 1141 up 20. We are really fluctuating here on a lot of stocks. This is normal. This is the way it is. It's option expiry Friday. You try to tell me what the options are doing on NVIDIA. Those out there are call option gamblers who are loving this, but there are put option buyers getting crushed, and that's where you are. If you're playing your cards right, you are doing well. Savage of Wall Street, the last 3 earnings SoFi has had, something always happens on weekends. I think a war was one of them. I just shook my head. Why is this SoFi always getting hammered? Wednesday earnings would be great. That's what I was telling you about earlier. Big T, next week I'll be in Germany. Let's see if Uncle Bruce is right and I can trade anywhere in the world. Oh, I'm looking forward to this, Big T. Looking forward to it. Enjoy yourself. Let me know where you're going. Where in Germany are you headed? This is awesome. Fantastic, man. ME is up a third of a penny right now, 46.2. Volume on ME today, 356,000. Absolutely nothing happening yet. Waiting for the other shoe to drop over there. NVIDIA, 865 to 866 range. We're up $39. We're up $40. The high of the session on NVIDIA, 869.80. We've been up $43 on this stock already this morning. It's been just insane here. Wild trading. We're up 24 now on GameStop. 11.45 gain on your GameStop. It's creeping up quietly. No fanfare. No discussion. I'm the only one talking about it. And I'm telling you, it's a takeover target. We were down to $10.04, 10:02, April 22nd. 4 days later, 11:45. You're all welcome. You're all welcome, courtesy of your Uncle Bruce, because no one else is talking about these guys. I doubt if we break 11:29. We have broken 11:29. We're higher than the high of April 11th. We haven't been at 11:45 since what? April 4 is the last time we were anywhere around here. 11:80 April 4. So it's been a while since we've kind of been anywhere. $12 April 1st, and back on March 26th, 15.55. How far have we dropped on this thing? Yeah, $4 to here. So yeah, they got to get this thing up. Otherwise, this is a takeover target. Too cheap, much too cheap for making money. Okay, thank you. Anyway, Splair, hey, Big T, Uncle Bruce asked already the right question. Where are you heading over here? Germany is as huge as big as Texas. Where are you coming, buddy? Where are you going to hang out? All right, we'll see how this plays out. We're keeping it going. 39.60 gain on your NVIDIA today. 772 on Sofi, 1145 on GameStop. We're up on all kinds of stuff. We're up 53 on S&P, up 300 on NASDAQ. Oil up 45 cents. Lots of activity, lots of waves of buy wave, sell wave, buy wave, sell wave, buy wave, sell wave. This is what's going on. Kind of fun here. The Savage of Wall Street saying, I got 10 stink bids. I got 10 stink offers to sell 10 SoFi covered calls, $12. Strike price on Jan 25 for 99 cents. I hope someone is king enough to buy it. I heard someone on your bought 20s. Be smart. Buy lower. Look at 12s. More money. Well, if he scores that deal, he's selling out at $12.99 a share. Not a bad return on his money, but I wouldn't recommend it for all of you out there. What if we open up $2 first thing Monday morning and we start trading at $9.90 and then we're at $11 Tuesday, 13 on Wednesday? I know Savage can do rollovers, and he's not afraid to do so. Some of you are not so handy on that. You might as well start your option writing at much higher levels, and we'll take it from there. Anyway, we'll see what's going on. I'm putting 1 foot over the border, and I'll be in Bad Bentheim, apparently, and I'm not sure where that is. But enjoy regardless. And fantastic. Thank you all for popping in through here today. Has anyone seen Rudy Red Fox? I asked earlier, does anyone know if Rudy Red Fox is in the hood? I've got a message for Rudy. I need to get to Rudy. Rudy, hello. Contact me. Rudy, send me an email. Hello. Check your emails. Rudy, I sent you a question. Are you around? Hello. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. Anyone know? You let him know. And we'll go from there. Okay, everybody? Welcome all to the program today. Welcome all to the show. What a day we're having here. Up 180 on the Dow, up 48 on S&P, and up 276 on NASDAQ. A good day today. Very good day today. Money being made out there for sure. Thank you all for these thumbs ups, guys. You're really helping the channel by doing this. We're at 202 thumbs ups already at the 2-hour mark. Thank you, guys. Coming through for me every time I ask you're there. I thank you so very much. Right on, man. Right on. We got a lot to follow. A lot to watch for the balance of the day. We're at 409.30 on Microsoft, up $10. Google now, 171.83, up 13.88, holding almost all those gains. NVIDIA, $861.50 with a high of $869 already. We're up $35. It's looking great. Really powering up here. The stock is being mentioned by CEOs of the big boys, because NVIDIA is so important to other huge companies, Tesla, Microsoft, Google, and others. And the stock is just coming back to where it used to be. We're well under the high of the stock, 974. We got a ways to go yet at 862. far, far higher yet on this thing. He's on Discord. I'll alert him. A message for Rudy. Thank you, everybody. Help me out. Beach Boy, release Rudy. Kaiser, see you Monday. Wish you all a great weekend. Splair, what are you doing there at the northern end of my home state? The only good about that area is probably across the border in Enschede and Hengelo, but probably the best stuff is in Munster. BP, no, Uncle Bruce. Let's not talk on takeover for GameStop. Let's not do that. That will leave a lot of bag holders PO'd. We don't want to do that. Oh my! How about a $30 takeover for GameStop or a $25 takeover for GameStop? That's $100 a share. A lot of you around here have a much lower average than 25, taking a nice little hit. Those of you with these deep in the money calls, you're sitting on 5s, 8s, 10s, and you get taken out at $25 a share on your $10 deep in the money contracts. They're worth 15 each. Not bad. You've written on contracts on the meantime on them. Not bad. Why not? Giddy up, everybody. Taking some dough off the table. Why not? Just saying, those 5s will be worth $20 each. I'm sure some of you will be making good money on that. I don't know. Maybe it's time for some fresh blood to come into GameStop and really shake things up. I don't know. Just asking. Current management ain't telling us jack squat. If you notice, they don't even talk to us, let alone anything else. So I'm in the dock here. I feel like what's that guy? What was that character that the movie that Al Pacino played? I'm in the dark here. Scent of a woman. I'm alone. It's what's going on here? I don't know. I try so hard. I really do. Can't blame me for not talking about GameStop. I'm doing all I can. Whatever. Okay, 775 on Sofi. We're coming up again. We got down to 772 maybe, and now we're jumping up again. GameStop 1145, up 24 cents on the session now. All right. Well, we'll see what happens here. Apple up 92. There you go. Microsoft holding a 1030 gain. Alphabet 1423 gain. Oh man, is that a lot of money? Amazon up almost $4 a share. It is up $4 a share on Amazon. Oh man, Nvidia up $39. Are we popping up again on Nvidia? Are we popping again? 865. Yes, we are. 865 on Nvidia, up $40 a share. Everybody, hello. Anybody home? Hello. Wow, what a run. What a run over there. Unity up 74, AI up 44, Adobe up 838. Nice. Netflix down 940, 960 or so. IBM down 288. Meta down $8. We had a gain going. Now we have a negative run. I don't think this is going to last long on Meta. I think it's going the other way. A little oversold, I think, but that's personally where I think it's at. Vanik now up 420. Home Depot up 360. Enphase up $6, 113.80. Palantir up 80. Uber is down 33, and Coinbase up $6. Alrighty, giddy up, everyone. Welcome to the party, pal, today. This is quite the entertaining day, to say the least, isn't it? Tons of fun out there. I'm watching all kinds of stuff simultaneously here. Don't mind me. I'm trying to keep up with all the activity here. Quite the run going on, everybody. Thank you. J-Boy, it seems odd that Matterport remains well below 550, with it being a guaranteed return. Investors are waiting for a bargain. Well, they're discounting the cash part of it. They're discounting the stock part of the deal, but they shouldn't be. The stock should be 540, 550. It'll probably close in on that price the sooner we get, closer we get to the actual shareholder vote. We haven't had the shareholder vote yet. And if, of course, over the weekend, someone else makes an offer, Monday morning, someone else counter offers the Matterport 550 deal with another deal, we may well have a rise in the stock. But I agree. It is a bargain here. I think there's an easy 70, 80 cents or more to be had. But I can't help those folks selling out early. Dude, green is my favorite color. I like red, but green is better. Let's see. Word of the day: BW bag holder. BP no longer was $30 far too low. $100 is too low for GameStop. BP, for all this grief GameStop has given us over the years, we want much more than that. Splair, I was honestly first time sad about all that green on Friday. My GameStop calls make less money now until time shrinkage kicks in again, or if it drops. There you go. Welcome to the reality of our markets. This is where we're at. It's the way it is. All right, everyone, hang in there. We've got okay. Thank you, Rudy Red Fox. Thank you. I got your message here through PayPal. My email is not sending, so he sent me a donation with a message. I love those. These are the best kinds of emails to get. Okay, we're good on that. Fantastic, Andrew. Fantastic. It is official. There are no time slots available for this Saturday. Okay, that is the story. I'm sticking to it. Thank you, Andrew, for getting back to me, and thank you everyone for getting to Andrew for me. I appreciate you, Rudy. Way to go, buddy. Jeez. Oh, what we have to do to stay in touch with each other. Awesome stuff, man. Alrighty. I sure hope everything's working when I send you the link on Saturday. I sure everything's working there. Alrighty. We have got over 200 thumbs ups now, everyone. Thank you very much, as we're just passing the 2 hour mark of the show. 205 thumbs ups. Thanks, guys. Very much appreciated. We're going to call it a day here. And thank you all on all this. Sofi, Beach Boy, the Sofi May 17 $7 puts are up 41%, and I just smile. Nice going, buddy. And we're having fun here. Does anyone recognize the fact that next week we're into May? Asks Blair. Savage, look at AI. Look at Unity. Beautiful. They were 20 and $22, and I was screaming. So people took a chance. They're up to $2-3 each. Time to deploy covered calls. How about that? Nice going there, Square. Nice going there, Savage of Wall Street. And Richard Carlin, there you go. 772 to 775 range on the SoFi. Enjoy yourselves today, everybody. Have fun with this market. I'll be watching it from the sidelines. Man, it's going to be something. Any one of you want to do a one-on-one, let me know. If you have need any help with getting classes, let me know. We're down to the last 4 days of this deal for those of you who are waiting to take advantage of that. Thank you all so very, very much. Adobe spreads are looking good, says Cindy. There you go. Well done, everyone. All right, kids, keep it going. Make the dinero. Get richer. And thank you for joining me today all this week. As per usual, it's been a pleasure being here with you. We'll keep an eye on the markets as well, and we'll talk to you later on. Have a great rest of your day. Get rich, please, and we'll talk to you real soon. Bye for now.